Hello and welcome back, Josh, Sam and anyone else who may or may not be listening to Pulling Up the Slask. In the intervening few minutes I have beaten Lechia 4-1 and had a bath. So, it's been a productive bit of time. Now we have to play Lechia again, 2 days in between that game and the league game, and a further 2 days before we play Nacional de Madeira in the quarter-finals of the Europa League. So we are going to try and play as weak a team as possible against Lechia with the intention of grabbing a couple of goals to take them back, because we have quite a long time before the second semi-final. And then if you remember the weird way they schedule things, there'll be about 3 days after the second leg of the semi-final where we then play the final. But whatever, that's the way they do it. So, in an attempt to keep the team healthy, I'm going to play the Moni Glazkov. He's just asked to stay at the club, so he should be in a better mood than usual. I'm going to play our friend Prozek in the middle, and I'm going to leave Ishmuz in there. I'm going to play Gareth from the beginning. Lasher is fit and will play against the other guys, so we'll keep that like that. Addo will also play in that other game. Let's start with Lewandowski, then Zykov can come on. Do we have anyone else who might be better on the bench there? Oh, we can play Kotsev on the bench and bring Ouattara in the middle instead of outspoken Derek. That will give us some change around ability. And yeah, I think that works for me. Okay, let's do that. This should be enough to see us through against these guys. They're nothing much. Their goal came from a penalty in the last game, so they're not very creative or anything. Show the fans we're up for this game, even though we're the underdogs. Right, okay. Well, I disagree with that. Underdogs, for crying out loud. Stupid people. Playing in our weirder white away kit again. It's only weird because we never get to see it. Ishmurzin scores within 1.5 minutes. We are 1-0 up with a goal in the away leg, which means that's going to help us a lot in the second leg. Great, so 1-0. Ishmurzin, absolute belter from him. Good decision to keep him in the squad, I think, and you agree. Lechia get the action underway. Wojciechowski, Schwab, good name, Schwab. Lawal, or Laval probably. Oh, it's off the post. Mohamedov clears the ball nicely. Zenyuk, Georgian Yuri. I was just thinking in my head just then that it's remarkable how fit Georgian Yuri is. Like, he plays every single game. He's never tired. It's arguable that I should have... Maybe I'll take him off in this one so that he's definitely fit for the Madeira game, because he'll have played 3 games in 6 days then. And surely no one can be 100% fit for that many games in a row. But I was just thinking, how remarkably well he deals with the quick turnaround of games compared to our midfielders. Although I suppose as a centre-back you don't do too much, especially for us in the league. It's not like he's going to be run ragged every week. That's another hit off the post. Is that 2 woodworks they've had? Yes, it is. Kids are now raking the ground or something, I don't know, outside. Kotsev, great tackle. Wojciechowski, Kokoschka. Did Kokoschka used to play for us? I feel like we certainly had a player with a similar, if not the same name. Andrzej Kokoschka, his name was? Yeah, so it is him, yeah. Okay. Vitechka, or Vietcha. Achy breaky, nice work. Grzegorz Lewandowski has not been playing very well in these last couple of games. Vitek. But no, great save. Gareth clears. Some weird noises. I don't know if you can hear how well that comes across on the recording, but you can hear the kid going outside going. Maybe he's pretending to be a dog. Mokoena, surely, thank you, gets the ball. Ishmurzin, Grzegorz Lewandowski. Lovely ball. Mokoena, Kotsev, Terrible effort. Now, Kotsev crosses. Mohamedov finally gets a goal. It's been a long time since he scored, but nice that we've finally got a goal from one of our centre-back pairing. I want Georgian Yuri to score as well. Mohamedov is not very far away from scoring 25 career goals. I think he's only got 1 more to get now. So good for him. Hopefully he can get that landmark this season. What was I going to say? The other thing, I had another comment, which was, oh yeah, so that the Madeira game is obviously the big game for this video. So it was certainly a lowering of the excitement levels in this game, because the Madeira game is the one that we all want to watch, really. But we have to deal with things like Legia away before we get to play the big fun games. Imagine if we got to the semi-finals of the Europa League. That's how ridiculous that is. I mean, what a flipping achievement that would be. Especially, I mean, imagine if we beat Tottenham as well. Oh, we're all just getting far too far ahead of ourselves. We'll probably get knocked out now that I've just made that kind of impassioned plea to the footballing gods to get to the final of a European competition. Big period of nothing happening there. Malinovsky, Glaskov gets tackled by Nikita Schwab. Mokoena to Gareth. Gareth just hits it wide. Why would you do that? Why wouldn't you just score a goal? Kovalyev, Kokoshka, Pietron. Sounds like a robot. I am Pietron 5000. I am a terrible winger. Mokoena gets a penalty. Buys that penalty, absolutely. No need for him to go that way. He's going to take it as well. He had a decent penalty record last season up until a certain point. He missed one, and then I think he missed 3 in a row. But he's put this one away. First goal in a little while for Mokoena, but nice of him to get another goal. We are almost certainly through into the No, this is the semi-final. So we're almost certainly in the final now. We've got one leg in the final. One whole leg, not just a foot. We've got a leg in the final, and that's good to see. It's good that we're able to do this with a second string side. See, they get angry if you say it, and I fucking shouldn't have said that, stupid boy. But they get annoyed with you if you say it during the games. They always do. Mokoena is injured. Is he going to have to come off? He is. I don't want to. Okay, so I'm going to play Zykov, and we're going to swap those two round. Lewandowski and Zykov turn round. Hopefully that'll do something for us. Pazdan. There's a real Polish player called Pazdan, and he played for them at the World Cup, and he was terrible. He's genuinely rubbish. Dimitrov. Lewandowski. Good header. Zykov. Oh, what a finish from Zykov. What an absolute scorcher. Nearly said the word scorer, which would have been stupid. Nice work from Lewandowski to set him up there. Very, very good. Okay, 4-0 away from home. Absolutely. We're going to have to make a substitution. Who got injured? I should double check in a second to see what goes on here. Excuse me. Okay. His motion's been hurt. Let's do that. I have two young lads in the middle there, and we can't take Eki Breaky off. We don't have enough players to do that. No, because he can't play in the next game. Let's leave it for now. Unfortunately, Eki Breaky would just have to stay on. Mohammadov. He'll probably recover some of his fitness anyway in the next couple of minutes. I think he's just had a knock. See, because it'll say he's like recovering. Oh no, he deserved a yellow card. Zukovsky. Kotsev crosses the ball to back post. Gareth. How you finish that right at the goalkeeper? No idea. Still playing in that weird. Oh no, they've dropped back to a 4-4-2 now. Maybe that's why we're getting more joy. Blat. He's not Russian, unfortunately, because blad means like bitch in Russian. Dimitrov in goal. He's not as many games this season as he had last season. I wanted to sort of Zykov, terrible. I mean, like the difference, the range of finishes he has, from absolutely sensational to just god awful. Oh yeah, so we were going to take Georgian Yuri off. We will do that. We'll just have to deal with the tiredness issues when we get to the national game. Prozek, Kotsev, Zykov, no. Prozek, no. Goretic. Gareth on the back post. I thought he might have been offside, but he smashes it over anyway. Prozek. Pietron. I'm the Pietron. Pietron 5000. Don't let them score a goal. I don't want them to score a goal, please. Thank you. Still playing 4-4-2. It's fairly comfortable, this one. And then we have to play them again. Oh, for crying out loud. This is, you know, so I was saying in the other game that, you know, if you do mess up in the first leg, two-legged ties can be very good for big clubs. The trouble being... Oh, that's a red card as well, so... No worries. The problem that it also does is that if you absolutely dominate the first leg, you still then have to play the second one. Oh, great effort. I thought he was just going to curl that perfectly into the top corner. Ended up in the back of the net anyway, but on the back of the net, not in it. Well, Glasgow, Kotsev goes past his man, does he? Nope, but he gets the ball in. Garith finally scores. Probably deserved a goal. What's it saying about him? No, he's playing with confidence. But yeah, 5-0. Not a bad result, I guess, in the semi-final of a cup competition. I'll take that. We do still have to play them again, though, so it could be something even more. Apparently, we were the underdog in that game. I'm not sure quite what the... so the Polish Football Gazette were clear, but our assistant manager thought we were underdogs because he's an absolute idiot. I think Addo only played in one game and yet seems to still be the top scorer in the cup. He's out for a couple of days after another dead leg. Classy Kotsev, finally doing okay for us again. He's been through a run of games where he's not in the side. We'll definitely win that now. I'm pleased we got the win. I certainly hope so. Oh yeah, so he wants out. I just want to quickly go to Slask. Not a legend yet. Sibis and Mancia. I'd like them to make a new stadium called Wheatland Park again, but I wouldn't mind if they made like the Mancia Arena. Mancia Lane or something stupid like that. Well, he wasn't going to play anyway. He might have done. Might have been on the bench. Okay, the first leg was a real boost to morale. The players are professional. I always back my team to do well. I'm confident. It's the same set of questions every time. Whoops, I should have answered that one. So yeah, Georgian Yuri is now struggling for fitness a little bit. He'll probably be tired, rated as tired for this game, but I think he's probably going to have to play. Damian Kokoschka. Okay, so Western now have a lot to do. This is the second leg of the FA Cup where I think... did they draw the last game? Oh, no, they haven't played it yet. Because it's the first leg. So yeah. I was thinking about the quarterfinal results. Oh, Man United absolutely smashed Western. Dean McCoubry scored. Wow. So it looks like, at the moment, it's looking like a repeat of last year's final. And they are in good form. They've beaten us in the last game that we played against them. Although we have still beaten them twice this season already. So it's not like... Oh no, did you see that? Manuel Figueroa looking for a new challenge. The player that I brought in, the young Portuguese left-back. Ah, what a player. Okay, so we need to do some changes. Right, so unfortunately, Yuri, you're going to have to play. Lasher is going to come in as well. But we do have this fella and this fella to come in as backup. So we're doing all right. We're not doing badly. David Daniels will start there. We will start with Outspoken Derek on the right. Kenneth Adita in the middle. And where is Hari? There he is. Matev's Hari there. We will put on Abubakari, Addo and Mancia. And that means we have one more space for... Lewandowski not going to be able to come on and change the game. Aki Breaky's going to have to be the man that comes in. Let's just slot all these people up a bit. Team otherwise looks good. Outspoken Derek, I'm feeling like he's going to have a big game this time around. I just like the fact that he's now called Outspoken Derek. He seems like he's got much more character than he did before that. We've got to go. See, they like it when you tell them that before a second leg. They don't like it at half time. That said, we did then go on and score 2 or 3 more, so they didn't mind it at the half time of the other game either. So we need to avoid them scoring too many too early. We're 3-1 up. We've got 3 away goals, so this game is unlikely to go to... Oh, God, Addo! You just had to open your mouth and gobble that one up, but you didn't. Yeah, I was going to say, it's unlikely this one's going to go to penalties. We might lose the actual game, but I think we'll probably still progress. They've got Goldberg. That's a wrestling reference. So we need to keep an eye on this game because it was finally poised at 2-2. Tottenham obviously 2 away goals. Would be fun to see us play against Shakhtar rather than Tottenham, because I feel like we probably got a better chance against Shakhtar, even though they did draw with Tottenham in the first leg. I just feel like they're probably less of a proposition than Spurs are. Oh, good finish from Mancia. Lol, 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 lol. It didn't go in. I mean, the one thing I've just suddenly realised is Real Madrid are still in this competition. So if we do go through to the semis, we're not going to. We're going to play Tottenham. It's fine. It doesn't matter. We're going to play Tottenham. Yeah, but if we do go through to the semis, or to the final, rather, we will. Yeah, so if we shockingly get to the final, we would probably have to play Real Madrid, which is a bit of a bugger. But hey, Daniels finishes. Yes, please. Yes, please. We are 4-1 up on aggregate. Tottenham are 2-0 up, so we're probably going to be playing Tottenham unless Shakhtar now come back in a sensational fashion. And it looks like it's going to be Madrid versus Napoli in the other semi-final. Good Lord, what company to be within. Slask, Wrocław, Real Madrid, Napoli and Tottenham Hotspur. I mean, doesn't get much better than that, does it? Scaliza, good save from Husic. We are doing very, very well. I'm very pleased with the boys. Oh, what a terrible touch from Addo. George and Yuri, though, continuing to boss that defence. The good thing is we have such a weak league that we can give our players some breaks. So Mancia surely... Yes, Addo. Oh, Addo! It grazed the top of the bar. Did it look like it grazed the top of the stadium? Hari... Abahi, Odita, Outspoken Derek. What a load of rubbish. Goldberg. But Pascal Rudo. It's fouls. Come on, Shakhtar, give us something exciting. George and Yuri, but he heads over the bar. Half-time whistle. Calm. I'm pleased with how things are going. Yes, I very nearly said don't get complacent again, but that would be stupid. Keeping an eye on the other scores still. Husic, big ball up to Mancia. He heads it ball down to Addo. He should have had 2 or 3. Should have Addo 2 or 3 in this game, but he hasn't. They've had way more chances than we have. Way more chances on target than we have. But then again, we must have had 2 or 3 clear-cut chances because we've had at least 1. Oh, yeah, Addo just flopping about with his finishing. Mancia, corner, in the box. Lasher heads it over. Bad for Tottenham have won 3. Well, will win. They've just scored a third. Lasher's injured. That's not good. Abahi up to Mancia. It's going on a mazy old run. Oh, it would have been a sensational finish. Odita. Outspoken Derek. Nope. 52 minutes. We've got to start thinking about... Ooh, okay, Lasher is slightly hurt, so let's take him off. Do we want to just go straight for the Odita swap? Goretic. Odita is sensational. He's just not very... his natural fitness must be quite low, I think it is. Mancia. We can break away and get another goal. Second it would be, not a third. Daniels scores again. We are 2-0 up. You can't really ask for more, except to be many goals up. Dortmund have equalised against Real Madrid. I don't know what the score was in their first game, so I don't know how that's affected things. Daniels scores. Love it, love it, love it. We are definitely going into the semi-finals of this competition, which is ridiculous. Remarkable result. Mancia crosses in. Oh, he thinks... I don't know how he thinks that wasn't just a normal corner. Mammadov getting given a warning for bitching about the corner. I don't know why. Mancia again, after a very slow walk over to the other side. It's all right, though. Abahi scored in our game against Lechia. He scored our second, I think. Oh, Shakhtar have finally decided to wake up. The Real Madrid, like the Dortmund game, still hasn't refreshed to the point where that goal has come up yet, so I don't know why. Scalisa, no, Yanev. Mammadov gets in there. Nice work. Bilic's effort goes out for a corner. How are we doing fitness-wise? We haven't even played long enough. Outspoken Derek is kind of injured. All right, we don't want to lose him for anything, so let's do that. Good save from Husic. We're 2-0 up. Mohamedov to Husic. Mullen. His name's Mullen. Daniels. Crosses. Mancia just cheekily rolls the ball in. I like to imagine that he did like a little spinny thing and flicked it in with his heel. He didn't, but I like to imagine that he did. Because that was... Okay, Dortmund have finally had their goal given. Tottenham are still 3-1 up. We are now 3-0 up. Mancia having scored again. That's a beautiful finish for him. Outspoken Derek has now come off. Ouattara is on in the wing. We're 70 minutes. I mean, they said we were massive underdogs. And we are now 6-1 up on aggregate. Daniels, could he complete an unlikely hat-trick for the Belgian winger? Nope, he does put it in there. Only someone had to tap it home. Any other interesting... Any intrigue happening in Europe at the moment? Doesn't look like it. Daniels goes for his hat-trick. Doesn't get it. A winner for Dortmund would be fun. I don't know if that actually would be a winner in the tie. Maybe they were thrashed in the first leg. I don't remember. Scalisa being shepherded nicely by Abahi. No, it's not Abahi. Who is that? It's Ouattara. Yanev. Jacek. Landra goes over. They've got a corner. It would take the comeback of the best comeback of all time if they were to come back and knock us out of this competition at this point. Nothing interesting's happened since Mancia put the ball into the net in any of the games, even our game. Dabash. Okay, so we've got a free kick. Mancia. Oh, of course he just skies it. I mean, that would be the icing on the cake. Scalisa with another corner. Oh, what a header that was from Pedersen. So it's 3-1 now. Doesn't really matter for them. Good for them to get a goal. Where are you from, Pedersen? Jimmy Pedersen. Good name. Probably Danish, because the Danish are prolific in this game. It's ridiculous. Giorgianeri, Mullen, Harry, Daniels, Guritic, Mancia. Gives it to Addo. Addo, whose play today has deserved a goal despite his finishing not deserving a goal. He gets a corner off Pedersen, and they've gone to a 4-2-4 with 7 minutes remaining. Seems a little bit like too little too soon. Too little too late. Too little too soon. We didn't do enough, but it's okay. We have plenty of time to continue to. Landra, no, in the middle of my attempted banterous little skit, they had a chance, but they missed. Oops, no. God damn it, where'd that go? Detailed match stats, let's have that back, please. Detailed match stats, thank you. We won 3-1, 6-2 on aggregate. 3-1 in Portugal, 3-1 at home in Poland. Lovely stuff. Polish Football Review predicted a win for Nacional de Madeira. Could have seen us snatching a draw, but didn't see us winning it, but we did. Yep, so Dortmund would have had to go quite a long way to get back in their game against Madrid. Again, Cesca nearly got through, but no. So the biggest result was Slask versus Madeira, 6-2 on aggregate. Tottenham beats Shakhtar 5-3 on aggregate, meaning that we get to play Spurs. We were given £374,000, although we have lost Matev's Harry for the first leg of that tie. We get Spurs. Have we ever played them? I don't think we have. No. Played Arsenal 4 times, Spurs never. Daniels puts in a classy performance. Of course he does. It was a superb performance. Very well. Pleased we got the victory, but we won't get ahead of ourselves. David was absolutely outstanding because he was. Yes, we've got a tough draw in the Europa League, but we've always got a tough draw in the Europa League. So now, what does that mean for our fixtures? It means we... Oh my God, look at this. So we play Katowice, and then we have a comparatively long 6-day break before we play Jagiellonia in the Ekstraklasa. Then in the period of 5 days, we play Lechia in the semi-final, Spurs in the first leg of the final, and then Piast. So what we'll do is we'll play Lechia Tottenham next recording. So I'll see you then, guys. Bye.